You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Days fans, I've got your weekly prediction edition. We're going to talk about Clyde's next murder, completely crushing Chad all over again. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and we have got predictions for EJ and Gabby, for Brady and Kristen, and also for Clyde and Chad. As always, our predictions are based on recent episodes, the promo for the week, and official NBC soap opera spoilers. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and let's dive right in with our first prediction. EJ DiMera pursues Gabby to punish Stefan, and also, just for fun. So the last time that Gabby tried to slither into EJ's sheets, he told her no for a couple of reasons. 3 reasons, actually. 1, his divorce papers had just come and he was feeling less than amorous. 2, he thought she was really going to regret it, kind of like she did last time. And 3, Stefan has been threatening EJ. So it was very risky, especially once Stefan got more specific with that threat, where he said he was going to go. And he already told Paulina that he was involved in the baby swap deal, but EJ threatened to sue him and got Stefan to sign something saying his statement was false. Basically, EJ threatened to take it public that he had had an affair with Gabby so that Stefan would just look like a scorned husband. But now that EJ has Stefan under control, it could change things. So this past Friday was the 4th, Stefan told Gabby that he wanted a divorce. And then Monday, October 7th, they reach a decision about their marriage. It does sound like it's over, because spoilers for Wednesday, October 9th have Stefan talking to EJ about the end of his marriage to Gabby. And there's a scene this week, I've seen a spoiler photo where Gabby is actually at the DiMera mansion talking to Stefan, but it doesn't look good. And I feel like EJ may start pursuing her again. He does want Gabby. He really enjoyed having her in his bed. He doesn't like her, but he wants her. But he also wasn't going to take any risks to have her. But now with that risk off the table, because he's got Stefan with that signed statement and under control and not able to, do anything to him, who knows what happened. And I really like Gabby and EJ's vibe, I have to say, for now. I'm a Stabby fan long term, but in the short term, I think EJ and Gabby could be fun. Our second prediction, Brady tells Kristen, you give Sarah the cure. Do it. So even though Brady wasn't driving the car that night that Sarah got run over and paralyzed, he was off the wagon, making very bad decisions, boozing, and enabling Fiona, somebody else he knew shouldn't have been boozing. So while he wasn't behind the wheel, I think he still had a role in it to some extent, just enabling, encouraging, kind of putting them on the path to this bad thing. And it does seem like he will be exonerated soon, around the same time that this cure has been offered to Sarah. So last week, Kristen came to Xander and told him about the cure. And then on Wednesday, October 9th, is when Xander tells Sarah that Dr. Rolf has set up this cure to basically repair tissue that is messed up, as in her spine. That same day, Fiona is at the Salem Police Department trying to work up the nerve to confess to Brady that she's the one who was driving, but she keeps trying to confess and then it never, ever happens. Then by Thursday, October 10th, Eric is questioning her. Looks like they're at the Brady pub, and he basically accuses Fiona of being the one who was driving that night, and I totally expect her to deny it. And so Sarah wants this cure. So also on Thursday, she goes to EJ to try to recant her witness statement, because that was the price of getting the cure, was getting Brady out of jail. But EJ won't let her recant the statement. And then on Friday, October 11th, Sarah and Eric put their heads together about Fiona, and Xander has decided he's going to try and just trick Kristen out of the cure because he's desperate to have it for his wife. So pretty soon, Fiona's going to be busted, and then Brady will be free. And that means Kristen would be under no obligation to hand over Rolf's treatment to Sarah. But I imagine that Brady will insist that she do it. because he did play a tangential role in what happened to her. And of course, Kristen's still salty that Sarah stole baby Rachel. And of course, Kristen hates Xander. But if Brady insists, of course, Kristen is going to do what he wants. All right, our third and final prediction. Clyde kills Maren, aka fake Abby, to punish Chad all over again. So obviously you remember Clyde killed Abby, who does seem to be well and truly dead, at least right now, but it is Salem. You know, Chad had her in his arms. She died. There was a cemetery. And yes, her grave was empty, but that empty grave was part of Clyde's plan to lead Chad and Jack to Fabi. It was not a hint that Abby was alive. It was a clue to send them down the road that he wanted them on. So he has told Mark and Fabi that she better get married to Chad ASAP. And then this week in the promo, Clyde tells Mark he wants him to kill Chad. Of course, Clyde's trying to get all that DiMera money, but Maren is already feeling really guilty about playing this Fabi role. But at the same time, she's very scared for her mom, who Clyde has and has threatened to kill. So they are just in a really tough spot. This is how Clyde uses people. He's a monster. Thursday, October 10th, Fabi gets seductive, and she has talked Chad into going out of town with her. They are going to be in Paris. And she's so desperate. By Friday, October 11th, she is telling Chad that they should get married. Just get married while they're there in Paris. We do know AnnaLynne McCord has a 1-year contract. I suspect that Chad is going to fall in love with this woman so deeply that even when he finds out she's Fabi and not Abby, he might still want to keep her in his life, something like that. And of course, Clyde is going to wind up thwarted and isn't going to get the DiMera money. And when it doesn't work out his way, I just wonder if at the end of AnnaLynne's 1-year contract, if Clyde is going to kind of repeat the same crime and either personally kill or have somebody else kill Fabi to utterly destroy Chad. Now, this is a long-range prediction. We're talking months away, but this one struck me really hard when I was thinking about where this storyline is going, so I wanted to share it. I could see Clyde being so evil that he killed another woman that Chad loves. I can totally see him doing it.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.